came out of nowhere that first time.
So as you can see, we have a couple of mulch companies that bring us a lot of wood chips and shredded trees. It's all different kinds of wood, hardwoods like this, and lots of really nice cedar. Now the cedar I'm trying to use mostly for the walkways and paths, and the hardwood mulch I'm trying to use as the material for the back to Eden garden. So as you can see, this area that the chickens are working right now, what we do is we spread the mulch across the ground 4 to 6 inches thick, and it decomposes. This has been here for a couple of months, and then the chickens are working those areas of soil as well. So you can see these guys working hard. They're digging through it, eating seeds and bugs, and helping to clean it up and till it, stir it up, and doing a great job of it. And so one of the other things I started doing today was spreading this out here. We got this little spot outlined. It's right behind the greenhouse, and the entry gate is right over there. But just an area for people to park. Somebody wants to come and visit the farm. We've got a little parking spot here. So check out these chickens. Let's see what they're up to. So the next step was to plow all that in. We have this garden area, this new market garden area. This was covered in wood chips, and it's simply been tilled and had a couple of amendments added to it. This is heavy black clay soil, so we have added some pelletized gypsum, but already you can see how the soil is beginning to improve and break down. It's full of plenty of organic matter. These are the 30-inch beds. We're using the BCS to make the beds. 15-inch space between them because we have plenty of room and wanted it a little wider than traditional 12 inches. But let me show you the soil that's underneath here. Still has a lot of organic matter, and this still has a good ways to go to finish breaking down, but we have quite a bit of time left before it's time to plant. But you can see how rich and full of organic material the soil is. So hopefully that will all be very nutrient rich for the garden beds. So the other thing we do is between the beds, those 15-inch rows, I'm putting in some of those wood chips in the middle that will help keep the weed pressure down and prevent us from walking in these muddy tracks between, give us nice clean work surfaces in which to work the beds. So that's the progress. Here I've got them where we're just using string lines to mark the 15-inch walkways and the 30-inch beds. And then here's where I am right now, getting ready to make the next row. After I've gone through with the BCS and I've got the rows lined up, I'm just cleaning up the rows, just a little bit of scooping out some of the material that's between the row and adding it to the beds. Don't want to waste any of this soil that's been carefully prepared. Also helps level this walkway out. Go down the row and clean it up.
words are tired to walk the line. I said then hold up, precious. I can be a goldsmith and you a nomad or a tailor, and we don't have to follow the rules. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never stop? Now my worried mind seems to fall behind, and I can find time to reflect on where we're headed. The sky's not the limit when I have you by my side. Oh, we can run mad, be free falling, and yet be glad. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never stop? Sunflower lilies, roses and tulips can't match one single kiss from you. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never stop? Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never stop? Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light
See, I've got a lot of the 30-inch beds put in. These guys are coming along nicely. I've got a few more to do in this section. But even if you don't have a BCS tractor or even a tiller, you need something that can break the ground, but you don't have to go to the effort. The reason we do 30-inch rows is kind of the 30-inch rows makes it easy to work the ground, gives you adequate walk space, and a 30-inch bed allows you to reach all the way across the bed and be able to work with the plants and harvest pretty easily. So that's why we're doing the 30-inch bed. What we've been using to work the ground and create the 30-inch beds is this BCS with the ground blaster on here. It's a rotary plow, digs good furrows. The next tool, which we haven't used out there yet, except for testing and to make sure it works and does what we want, is a rotary harrow. The rotary harrow will level out and smooth those beds out, and so we'll do a video on that soon, as soon as we're ready and get the rest of the beds put together.